Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a tarot card deck review. So I figured since I'm starting these, I would start at my very first deck that I had ever gotten when I decided to start working with tarot. I got these in 2016 from Barnes & Noble. They don't have the price on them anymore, but I believe that they were, oh, right there, yeah, $19.99. So, yeah, let's get into it. They come in a very sturdy box. Lovely. From Doreen and Radleigh Valentine. And these differ from normal tarot, standard tarot cards, in the fact that some of the major arcanas are titled differently. So if you have a religious background like me and you kind of are weary about seeing the Tower or death or the devil even, you know, may have that deep-rooted stigma that it kind of freaks you out if you see those cards. These cards are titled differently, so it's easier to get past that stigma with them. And also the suits are titled different. There's another major difference with these than with traditional tarot cards. I like to refer to it as these type are tarot mixed with oracle. And I'll tell you in a second, I'll actually show you what it is that I mean by that. So these cards come with a lovely book. It's the same size as the cards and the box. They have spreads in them that you can use if you're just starting out learning the tarot. They have some basic spreads that you can use. They go over the cards and the meanings. They don't really hit on the symbolism within the cards, but if you are interested in symbolism at all, or you know about symbolism at all, they're pretty good with that as well. So the first ones that we will start with are spring, which in traditional tarot, spring would be wands. What I meant by these being a mix between tarot and oracle is the fact that they have sayings on the bottom of them. So you don't even necessarily need to know the meaning of Ace of Wands to be able to do a read for yourself and interpret for yourself. And then again with the symbolism, the butterflies, the different birds, the different flowers, the shapes of the different wings in the cards, whether there's water in the card or foliage in the card. So these are pretty great cards to have. They, like I said, they were my very first. I didn't want traditional tarot to begin with because I do have a religious background and I did have that stigma I had to work through, of not having a heart attack if I saw death or the devil or the Tower. And these really helped me to get past that and to enjoy tarot. And I didn't even look into and research how to really read tarot until a few years after I got these and was working with these. I just went off of what was here and what was in the picture and what I felt. And these cards are very, very kind cards. They're gentle. When working with you, they're very upbeat and kind cards. I will do reviews on all the cards that I have, and I'm an avid collector of tarot and oracle and Lenormand and Kipper, so I will show, if a deck comes up that's not so pleasant, I'll let you know. These ones are a very pleasant one to have. Their sides are silver. They are thick. The backs of them is what's on the front. So they're lovely. They are quite big. I mean, my hand is small, but they are pretty big cards. They do take some practice in figuring out how to shuffle them if you don't like to bend your cards. Like me, I don't like to bend my cards. I do have some decks that I will be kind of rough with, but these are not one of them. So they're very lovely. The imagery, if I can get it to focus, is lovely. And there's the sayings on the bottoms of all of them. They all have sayings. So spring is wands. See, more symbolism to be able to look at if you're into that kind of stuff. Even if you're not, they're just really lovely to look at and enjoy. Moon, So there's a lot to these cards, and a lot of ways that you can use and utilize these types of cards. I actually have more than just this set. My daughter has an animal set, and I have an angel set as well, which I will be doing videos on at a later time. But they're all the same aspect of, they have the oracle sayings on the bottom, oracle type sayings. They have, I think all three of them, the suits are different than normal suits, so you'll have to remember, spring is wands type of thing. It has the different symbolism in it. Ladybugs here, certain types of flowers, different types of wings. They also show movement within the characters, which characters are looking at which, so that's beneficial as well. And they are just absolutely gorgeous cards. And I really hope that the King will focus here, because if you are a Lord of the Rings fan at all, come on, King, focus. There he is. I don't know about you, but every time I see him, I see Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Every single time. So, I don't know, I just really love him. But again, with the symbolism, you can just go based off of the pictures in the cards if you want, or the sayings, whatever you would like to do with your lovely cards. So next we will do summer, which is cups. Some of them want to focus and some of them do not. And I really appreciate the sayings on the bottom. It does go into more depth in the book on, it kind of tells a little story of, who that Nine of Summer is and what they're about, and then additional meanings. So in traditional tarot, this would be 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy marriage, relationship, feelings. There's the princess from the backs. That's the Princess of Cups. And on the front of the box. So there she is. She is actually a part of the cards. Queen. King. Very lovely cards. The next set that we have is Autumn, which is Pentacles. So, Pentacles, you can see the coins. There's different, like I said, a huge variety of symbolism that you can go off of if you would like to, or just, enjoy the beautiful scenery. Next set that we have is Winter, which is Swords. Look how gorgeous that card is. Focus, because you are just magnificent. Come on, focus. This card is just absolutely beautiful. And one of my favorites. Oh, now it wants to focus. Focus on that one. There we go. Look how gorgeous that is. That one's another really gorgeous one. I'm kind of partial to the kitties. So they're very magnificent cards. Now we will go into the majors. So here's the major arcanas. The Dreamer, which is the Fool. Magician. High Priestess. Empress. Emperor. Unity, that would be the Hierophant. The Lovers. just very beautiful, lovely, positive, happy cards. Even the most negative cards are still very positive, happy cards. So I definitely recommend these. See, there's that tower. Not like the normal tower. You're able to kind of separate yourself from those stigmas that you may carry. And I mean, I've had these for years and I still use them. They're some of my absolute favorites. So, those are the fairies. Gorgeous cards. Highly recommend them. They're great fun. So thank you for joining me today. We will come back and do, like I said, I have a lot of different cards. So we'll be doing a lot of them. Some of them, like I said, my daughter has cards similar to these that have animals, so I might have her join me when we show her cards. My husband has his own set of cards. We have oracles, we have Lenormands, we have kippers, we have traditional tarot, we have fantasy tarot, all different kinds. So thank you for joining. Please subscribe, like, share, comment below what you thought of these cards. Have you used these cards? Are these cards ones that you would consider maybe getting? So leave us some feedback in the comments below. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.